again we will move these masses closer to the rod and again make it to vibrate accordingly, first by giving it a rotation at 180 degree and make it to vibrate on its own like this. So we will record the time period for 5 vibrations, and then we will hold it on again, and for at least 4 to 5 set of readings we will record, and then we will eventually use those readings to measure the torsion, the restoring torque of the torsion axle. So when we record the reading, now we will explain the table of observation and calculations. As you can see that this is the table of observation and calculations in this manual, and here we are going to record the distance r of the masses, which is the inter distance of the two masses. For example, initially we can set it at 25 centimeter, then at 20 centimeter, then 15 centimeter, then 10 centimeter, and so on. And then we will record the time for 5 vibrations for each position, and then we will measure the time period of one single vibration by dividing it with 5, and then we will according to the formula we will have squared quantities r square and t square. In the next step we will use these quantities to draw a graph between r square and t square, actually by taking r square on the x-axis and t square on y-axis, and this will give us a straight line, and we will be measuring its slope directly from the graph. That would be delta t square over delta r square. So as you have already studied in the theory that this is the slope of the straight line equation, which represents the time period and the restoring torque of a torsion pendulum. So here in that straight line equation, that was equal to the slope, which we have straight away calculated from the graph. So it means that by measuring that slope, which is a actually, and equating it with the given formula, that is a is equal to 8m pi square over tau, and this is the slope that we calculated from the graph. And by putting its value directly over here, as we know the mass as well, and mass is, you know, that 240 gram each for both of the masses, and we will use its value 240, and then by multiplying it with the value of pi square and solving it, we will calculate the value of tau. So tau will give us the restoring torque of this torsion axle directly just by drawing a graph and measuring the time period of this torsion pendulum.